Wait, that was you? What you mean?
What that mean?
The slapper.
Who'd you slap?
Chrisean.
She gonna slap the out of you. You better chill, bro.
I don't hit men.
Ever since Blueface got out of prison, I've just been wondering, is this the new pipeline? You have these late 2010s artists who pop up after a whole bunch of silence and they start doing content. I understand that content creation and streaming is the next poppin' thing, but dude, we gotta stop letting artists who fell off come back into rotation. I wanna see some new people. I'm not trying to see Blueface on my fucking timeline any more than when he was with Chrisean. This dude in particular is probably one of the most negative celebrities I've had the displeasure of seeing. And as you've seen in the first clip, that's a shorty who slapped his baby mom, and he's just chill about it. But let's just talk about the aftermath of a washed rapper. Comment for the algorithm. First things first, we need to talk about Blueface and why he was locked up for so long. Prior to this current era, there was this super messy timeline clutter on Twitter of him and Chrisean and their relationship. I'm not gonna talk about that for real, but let me save y'all some time. They're toxic, and these people are proof that all you need to do is be dysfunctional and the algorithm will favor you.
That was it. Going to Utah without permission. They wouldn't have known though if, you know, for the whole TMZ stuff.
Right. And that got you sentenced to 4 years at the time.
Well, that got me a violation. So I was only supposed to do 6 months. Right, so I was supposed to do a 6-month violation, 180 days, get out, get back on my joint suspension probation. But while in the county, you know, I was getting into a little trouble or whatnot, so they DA referred me back to court, and then that's when they violated me and gave me the 4 years.
Blueface originally got sentenced to 6 months probation for assaulting a security guard, but after violating that probation because he went to Utah without permission from his probation officer, and according to TMZ, getting caught with drugs, this was changed to a maximum of 4 years. Fast forward to today, and now he's thoroughly integrated within the goon content sphere, and you already know who he's around: DDG, Deshae Frost, the gooners of streaming. And honestly, you already know my gripes about this type of content, but I never really thought about how rappers could easily integrate themselves within that space. We all know rappers be rapping about some pretty hypersexual shit, and this content is extremely sexual in nature, so it does go pretty well together. Let's just start with the 20v1s, because this nigga Blueface is a 20v1 demon.
Looking like, looking a little scrumptious. I ain't gonna lie.
What? Scrumptious?
Oh yeah, I heard this clip. He was like basically flirting with Blueface grandma. Is that really Blueface grandma? I don't know. But he ended up slapping that.
Man, come on, bro. Back in the day, she was like, I'm telling you, even my papa told me, like,
respect my granny, girl.
Like, bro,
I'll tell you one time.
I'm just being
home. Respect my granny.
I'm just being real. Like,
all right, bro.
She bad though, bro.
All right, bro.
Like,
what we doing, granny?
Grandma really is, like.
But what is this conversation though? I mean, I like him young, but I mean, edible? Come on now.
Bro, stop touching my grandma, bro.
If she can do it like young.
But you know I like him young, son, but this is just like...
Bro, touch my granny, nigga.
Is that clip real? I don't know. It kind of seems real. Is that really Blueface grandma, bro? I'm dead.
Bro, this clip looks so fake. But either way, it's corny as hell. Let's say it's hypothetically fake. That means Blueface and Love might discuss fabricating a segment where a random light-skinned dreadhead is flirting with Blueface's grandma, and then he slaps him in this super dominant way. That's pretty corny, bro. And unless you're getting paid top dollar, I don't see any reason to do this. And before y'all say he probably is, nigga's Blueface. I can't see content creators dropping that much bread to get him on the platform. He was just on Zeus Network. He was a Zeus Network reality TV star. He's not Kai Cenat, and he's not swagging any Vivette. I'm just trying to say that I don't really see Blueface as someone with like this super industry motion or pull, so I just don't see him getting paid more than like maybe $500 for a content appearance. I could just be hating. Outside of Blueface though,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga hating 500. Nah, he's trolling. Nigga probably at least getting 5 bands or something for that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause most of the views be getting M's. So yeah, yeah.
this type of content is just brain mush. I'm surprised 20v1s have persisted as a genre for this long, and I'm unsure on whether or not I should be disappointed or if I should respect the niggas running up an infinite money glitch. What I do know is that I wish we could address this hypersexuality problem we have as a community, because if we don't, we're never gonna stop seeing endless 20v1 slop.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
Get on the shih tzu.
I better for this dick boo.
While you were in prison, were you doing the bending? Yes or no?
Wait, what?
Was he doing the bending?
The bending?
The bending.
What's that?
So you see when you get bent, you see what I'm saying? Like me personally, I would get.
Bro, she thinks when people go to jail, they automatically get bent. That's pretty wild. I would have, if a bitch would have asked me some stupid shit like that, I'd be like, bitch, the only thing I'm bending tonight, or if the only thing I'm bending is your ass, ho. Asking me these dumbass questions, bitch. Bitch, last time you went to jail, bitch, was you doing the bending? Was you doing the eating? Was you doing the scissoring? Biatch?
Bent.
Let's get to it.
My other question is, do you think I'm attractive? Yes or no? Very simple, in your face.
I thought you
Hell
were
no.
first.
Look at her. She hell ugly. I can't lie. What is it though? She just looked like a fucking, you know, on Toy Story, that one cartoon, you just could put the nose there, you could put his little eyebrows where you want to put them and stuff like that. It looked like someone just made her face like, just, you know, like, or you know that one game where, you know, the facial features start coming down and shit, and you gotta like press it and then like it stops. It looked like that's her face, and her face is all fucked up now.
Then you just came up here on some other. Now you're not cute no more. Now I can see your wig and everything.
There are definitely reasons for why people keep questioning Blueface and his sexuality, and I'm gonna go over them in a second. But first, let's talk about the absurdity of having people casually ask you about how you're getting down in bed. I don't feel too bad for Blueface though, mostly because this dude kept infesting my timeline with black on black negativity. I only want to see African dynasties. These are the platforms he's going on. He's surrounded himself with the goons, twin. You can't be with the goons and not expect the goons to goon back. This is basic goonology. You need to tap in.
You can have that cheap cologne, baby.
I am. I'm gonna have it. Thank you. And your mama's a.
My mama is a bitch. Thank you.
She is.
I don't like that bitch either.
Get your big ass on.
Get your fat ass out of here.
But you're a no. But you was fucking niggas in the pen. But you was fucking niggas.
Now,
Damn. They getting on. Damn. What's up with all these allegations, man? Blueface gay, man?
to give you guys some context to this clip, this is the same shorty from the start of the video. She had slapped Chrisean, who is Blueface's baby mom. And up until Deshae meddled with the girl by giving Blueface orders through the phone, her and Blueface was clicking. They ended up trolling her too hard because she instantly called Blueface's mom a. And then she talks about how he allegedly slept with dudes in prison. And that is pretty absurd. And not to mention, unlike the first girl who asked him, this one was more homophobic because now you're attacking him based on the assumption that he's sleeping with dudes. And we're in 2026, the homophobia is corny. But let me actually give you guys some context on why people keep assuming that Blueface was giving it up in the jail. I need to give you guys a rundown on Blueface's tattoos. And as you can see by this chart, there are various logos. Bro, Telegram, Walgreens, MLB, they're saying that's St. Laurent. Niggas got Chase.
Nah, the Walgreens and the Chase and the is crazy. The MLB logo is fucking crazy.
And they got Washington Nationals. Why does he have all of that on his head? Let's take a look at his explanation.
That's what it says on the walls. It says warning, no warning shots in this building. Fired in this building. So I'm waking up to looking at that every day. You know?
You're like, fuck it.
Put that shit on my face. That's low down.
They have tattoo artists in there?
All this shit, they think it's like logos. If you literally like, all right, so this right here, right? Mm-hmm. This is the undefeated logo. Fucking undefeated.
Nigga, that is a fucking Walgreens logo. What the fuck is he talking about?
This is a very interesting explanation for why he'd mark up his face with a bunch of corporate logos. The guy talked about how he was waking up seeing a certain logo every day, so why not? And personally, I don't find that to be a satisfactory answer. So you know what I did? I decided to go digging. And this woman apparently has the real deal scoop on why Blueface marked his face up.
Everybody talking about Blueface and his new tattoos, and it's gotta be kids in the comments. Are y'all really not street for real? Because Blueface got them tattoos for protection. He got them tattoos because them old, you know, big C's in school. They said, if, oh, you want to be big and bad, you want to be big and bad. As pretty as Blueface is, because Blue is, he fine, but he's pretty. Like, And that's why he had to get big too.
Now, I'm not too tapped in with prison politics, but I do know this is a part of our reality. And them boys are starving in there. I'm keeping it real. Them prison niggas are starving in there. If Blueface had to bulk up and make sure his appearance wasn't palatable to them prison boys as a way of protecting himself, I would not be surprised. It's Prison Stories all on YouTube. You can do your research.
That's crazy. So they're saying basically he got those tattoos because he had a pretty face and he didn't want to look, you know, like a pretty dude. So he got these tattoos to look more masculine. That's a pretty crazy. It's not really that crazy. That's a pretty kind of make you think theory. What you guys think about that?
You know, we just gonna, you know, talk.
You and Blueface, you been talking?
Not like that.
No, I'm saying like how did that come to be? You said y'all been talking?
Oh, okay. Oh, he just like hit me up and he was like, let's do a stream, and I was like, bet, and he was like, let's make a song, and I was like, okay, that's fire. Like,
so Blueface just hit you out of the gate. I had some jolly.
Just to make a song.
This is the last thing I wanted to talk about because it's definitely an eye roller in my opinion, but Blueface had reached out to Aya to do a stream and niggas started feeling like, this is sort of weird. And I just established that since getting out, Blueface has been around them goons. So I don't blame anyone for feeling like this is weird. Blueface, he's a gooner, and a known gooner setting up a stream with an 18-year-old girl looks kind of crazy. Then I seen this caption calling it the most awkward Twitch stream of 2026, and it very bluntly points out how Blueface is more than 10 years her senior. I'm not accusing Blueface of anything, I'm just curious why. Because who is genuinely asking for a Blueface Aya collab?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people like, oh, why would you stream with her? She's only 18. Fuck you mean? Why would I stream her if she's on 18?
I can't lie. Blueface streaming, I mean, he is a Twitch streamer. He is kind of sort of a streamer now. So it's like he's going to, you know, be streaming with content creators. He just streamed with Samaya. He been streaming with Stunning Girl. You know, he's trying to start his little content, you know, his little streaming stuff. So I mean, it's not really weird. I mean, it's only weird because if you guys really think about it, it's only weird because Blueface is known for smashing these girls and just having like crazy, you know, crazy little fucking, what would you want to call it? Crazy little, you know, like clips that's going viral about him talking shit about bitches and shit like that. And, you know, him fucking girls and just basically, you know, being crazy, acting crazy after that, or bitches acting crazy, shit like that. So the only reason why people are really coming for Blueface, him streaming with her, because he's known to really just be fucking hella bitches, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's the only reason why I feel like people are really coming for Blueface or streaming with her, because he's known to fuck a lot of bitches. But if he's trying to get into Twitch streaming, then, you know, who really gives a fuck, man?
And she's a content creator, she streams. I'm only 29. What the fuck is wrong with you? 29 is too old to hang out with the 18-year-olds? Like, what the fuck?
And it's not even like Blueface is necessarily wrong. 29 really is not old, you're still young. But that doesn't take away from the fact that you're collaborating with a freshly 18-year-old shorty and your track record is goonerism. Niggas been straight with the goons. You can't really expect people to not double take when they see it.
Surface, I'm only fucking niggas if niggas is really worth it. I'm only fucking niggas if niggas is really worth it.
Blueface might really be suspect. With that being said, I think this new era of washed up rappers and celebrities transitioning into mainstream content creation is quite interesting. I'm pretty curious to see who else does it and whether or not it'll extend past goon baiting and just collab spamming, but who knows? That's really all I had to say though. Subscribe for more unsolicited.
Man, we got a crazy little situation here, man. Blueface. I ain't gonna lie, y'all fuck with Blueface streaming? A lot of people fucking with Blueface streaming. Me personally, I don't really watch his streams like that, but you know, I do be seeing a lot of clips. But I mean, to each his own, bro. If you want to be a Twitch streamer and start streaming and making money off streaming instead of music, salute to him, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a hater, so you feel me? But you know, let him do his thing and You know, that'd be that, man. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think about this situation, man. Turn on them post notifications, man. We out of here.